these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. And the Miners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass, it's Gideon. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Miners offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it. And so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the...
Into the secondary on the right. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miners!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Gideon. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Jennings. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Tollefson. Quick strike complete. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
The Miners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and... He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. Plows through the defense. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Gideon. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Nowhere close on that one, as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Delivers the stiff arm. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Unleashes to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Got his man on the right. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it for a big play. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Miners are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open.
Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficient.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Utah.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gideon. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Tollefson. The sweet feet inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Booker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll breaks into the open. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking downfield very late in the half. Firing to the right, complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Fires to the end zone. Got his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to...
Turning it on! Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
He'll sneak and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Wants to throw. It's Tollefson. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Touchdown! They take the lead with the 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the Miners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dropping back, it's Gideon. They're working that left side.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll throw on third and short. Finds his tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Gets it out fast.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a man. It's Gideon. Right on the money. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
31, 28.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well give it to him again. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Miners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught behind the line. It's Street. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's 20. He's got space. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Street. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Tollefson. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Touchdown, UTEP! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, UTEP. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. The AB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Place to start for this offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here we go. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Touchdown, Miners! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The give from the gun. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Gideon. He wants to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Caught near the sticks. It's Street. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dropping back, it's Gideon. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game possible up.